What up, Internet? It's me, Vic, and welcome to the very first episode of
StayToonedAnimation
in all its epicness. Here we're going to break down the steps on what it takes to bring your favorite characters to life, with everything from designing the character to ultimately animating the character. It's all in here. And to help you out, every tutorial is going to be broken down into two categories: beginner
and advanced.
I don't know why I keep doing the epic voice. Oh yeah. Sounds more like Kool-Aid. Oh yeah. And with this being the premiere episode, I'm not gonna hold nothing back. We're jumping straight into the advanced. And you know what? It's Halloween time. So let's have some fun. Do like a monster/Disney thing. Let's do Kingdom Hearts. Donald Duck from Halloween Town. Boom! You like it. You want to draw it. Let's do it. Roll the intro. Whoa. Serious Dragon Ball Z action. Animators and cartoonists, let's get started. Alright, first off, I do want to say to all you trolls, yes, I did line up a drawing, but I am not tracing at all. This is just for teaching purposes. Just for teaching purposes. So, back off! Give me a break, alright? Alright, so first off, we want to start off with the head. The head is in the shape of a circle. Normally, you want to lay down the eye line. I kind of cheated and started because, like I said, I already put down something, but you do want to create an eye line down the middle. I'm not going to focus on that too much. Let's go to the beak. The beak is pretty long, and in this case, Donald is a mummy, so you want to make sure his mouth stays pretty close together. Don't make his mouth open. And with him being a mummy, he's pretty pissed. I'm not going to lie, he's pretty angry. So you want to give him those angry eyes and the eyebrows. Now go into the chest. The chest is more of a slanted triangle. Connected to a cylinder for his neck. There's going to be some cool 3D effects that we're going to be doing with the arms and him with his lower body being cut in half. As you can see, the lower half is in the shape of an egg, but there's slight cutout. It's going to be a cool effect we're going to do with this drawing. Now with drawing the arms, you really want to keep a smooth line. You know, like me and the ladies, I like to use a smooth line. You know what I'm saying? You know, no, you probably don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, keep the lines smooth. The cool thing about this Donald character is it combines Disney's style, the classic Disney style, with Tim Burton's style, which is kind of a jagged, rough, thin edge. So if you notice, the Donald specific character, a lot of the lines are really smooth, from the hands, the fingers, the arms. But then once you get to the wrapping, the really creepy stuff, that's where Tim Burton's style kicks in, and you start to notice the jagged edges. As you can see, we're starting to do that twist and turn. The effect that Donald's doing is actually pulling himself apart. He's a mummy pulling himself apart, so that's what we're going to achieve. And as you can see, oh god, that was awkward to draw. Yeah, let me show you that again. Awkward. So the effect we're trying to achieve right here is some jagged wrappings coming loose. He's not perfectly wound. And then also in the tail, if you notice, it's more of a crown shape versus the typical, you know, poofy tail. One important thing when you're drawing, you want to make sure that once you get to a certain point, take a step back, look at your whole drawing, make sure it's in production, make sure it's in flow. Yeah, I just erased. Yeah, I'm human. I make mistakes. That's what I do. But anyways, just take a step back, enjoy taking the drawing. Some more things. This was always fun to draw right here. This wrapping that connect to his mouth. His mouth is closed, so he won't be. That's probably the worst. Alright, so looking good. Alright, so now you want to take out your regular pencil. We're going to start defining those edges. Now, if you notice when you're drawing the eyes, they're more of a teardrop look instead of the traditional straight oval, which is a cool effect. It kind of gives them more of an evil, darker image look. Once again, combining Tim Burton style with the classic Disney style. When you're drawing Donald on his specific body parts, you want to make sure his lines are smooth. But then when it comes to the wrapping, once again, the creepy stuff, make sure those edges are nice and sharp. It's a good contrast between smooth and sharp. Once again, like me and the ladies. Call me! Kobe. Anyways, I don't know where that came from. When you're drawing this, before you start working on the wrapping on the inside, just worry about the wrapping on the outside. Do the outlining. Don't worry about, you know, cleaning up all your edges just yet. If you want to have some fun, if I'm serious ADD when it comes to this, I start coloring in things. The cool thing about his eyes, it's kind of like a superhero, but it makes his eyes look more sunken in, more creepy, makes it look really cool. Now we're going to move to this 3D effect where his arm is already coming apart, and let's go ahead and line up the chest. His arm's coming apart and he's actually pulling his chest apart now. Make sure that line's nice and tight. The arm is smooth as a contrast on the others, the one I'm drawing right now. But the line that he's pulling, make sure that's nice and tight, and tuck it into that index finger, as we're going to show right here. Tuck it into the index finger, and it gives that cool depth, that cool illusion that he's actually pulling it apart and like trying to show you like, hey, I can pull myself apart. But he didn't think that through, because after he does that, not gonna be much more than a pile of toilet paper. But it's cool. Could always use some fluffy stuff to wipe my hey, if you look at this design, we're actually doing some cool 3D effects to make it look like he's hollow on the inside. So it's a really creepy effect. Once again, going to the feet, keeping those lines smooth. And as you notice, we're kind of doing this cool 3D depth of perception. Once again, drawing the awkward part of the duck. I don't know why they put that in the design. And the cool thing when you're drawing with a colored pencil and a regular pencil, the blue acts as more of a skeleton, and it also shows that you're doing more of a freelance drawing, a free hand drawing, and then the pencil over the top is a cleanup, is used as a cleanup sketch. And it also gives it a cool two-tone effect. If you take a step back and you look, you can do some cool two-tone effects with the blue. And then when you're doing the final details with the wrapping, make some of the edges dark, and some of the looser inside middle edges, go ahead and do that with a light sketch. Don't do it as dark as the other ones. And have fun with it. Be creative, because that's what drawing is all about. Have fun. And I think we're about done. So after you have fun, congratulations, Donald Duck. Congratulations, viewers, you just survived the very first advanced tutorial of drawing Donald Duck from the Halloween time in Kingdom Hearts. And you know what's cool about Kingdom Hearts? You get to play with all the Disney characters in all their universe. So, if you had a chance to be with one Disney character for one day, who would it be? Leave it in a comment or video response below. And hey, also when you're down there, let me know what character I should draw next. Because, hey, I want to teach you guys what you want to learn, right? So leave it in a comment or video response, and I'll pick you and spotlight you. I might just pick you and for the next one, and I'll draw what you want me to draw, because hey, I want you guys to have fun and learn what you want to learn. Alright, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Links are all over the place. Check it out. Boom!